Hello everyone, welcome back to Career Counseling course by Psychoshiksha for the session 6. In the previous class, we have done the personality assessment and what all tools we can use for personality assessment. Today, we are going to study intelligence as the as a psychological attribute for assessing career choices and what tool we can use for intelligence measurement. Now, first, let's understand that how intelligence plays a role when we are choosing career. Definitely, some level of average IQ or intelligence is required to perform or carry out any job. And along with that, Howard Gardner has given us a multiple theory of intelligence, which says that every individual possesses around 8 intelligences. Some of them are dominating in them, and if we'll find out that these are my dominating areas, finding a job option or a career choice based on it will be work like a win-win situation. So let's just understand more about it. One of favorite quotation is everybody is genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. People still maintain the incomplete sentiment that success is coupled with a standardized score or a high IQ career. This can really limit someone's perspective for career possibilities if they don't relate to this standard definition of success. If we broaden our horizon to encompass a wider range of diverse intelligence, we can find a career where our natural strengths and talents shine. One way to expand on career possibilities is to use the theory of multiple intelligences. The term multiple intelligence was coined by developmental psychologist Dr. Howard Gardner in 1983 as a way to describe people's natural inclination for learning and engaging in the world. Now, if we believe that, having high IQ score is what represents, if having high academic score, getting 90%, 98% is a representation that the person is intelligent and can get any job they want, then it's a very false statement, I would say. The correct thing is that academic scores are just your academics performance. Person is of high IQ when they have decision making skills, when they have good problem solving skills, when they can adapt different or difficult environment with an ease. That's what an intelligent person is all about. And when we talk about the multiple intelligence that Howard Gardner has given us, they have out of 8, 2 are traditional intelligences, but other are of a very different kind of intelligence that if we look into, they'll help us to understand our underlying potential, our underlying talent and strength, and then we can look for jobs based on it. So let's see what all the 8 intelligences talk about. The first is naturalistic intelligence. Such people are nature smart. This is human ability to discriminate among living things as well as sensitivity to other features of the natural world. The people who like to work with nature, who have good knowledge about plants, animals, natural resources, natural calamities, can work under, can have high naturalistic intelligence, and possible jobs for them include astronomer, botanist, conservationist, gardener, farmer, animal trainer, zookeeper, geologist, marine biologist, ecologist, veterinarian, forest ranger, etc. Next is musical intelligence, people who are people you have seen in India's Got Talent who create music out of buckets, drums, basket, or any other instrument which is not exactly an instrument, but they can create it, they can generate music out of it. Such people are high on musical intelligence and can be called music smart. Jobs for them is an audiologist, choir director, music conductor, critic, publisher, promoter, retailer, therapist, songwriter, sound editor, speech pathologist, etc. Next is logical mathematical intelligence. It's a little traditional, or I would say stereotypical intelligence that Howard Gardner is covering about. Logical mathematical intelligence is for people who are good with numbers, who like to do experiments and have great reasoning skills when it comes to numbers. Such jobs for them is accountant, computer analyst, IT sector, lawyer, engineer, economist, statistician, researcher, etc. Next is interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence is for people who call people smart. They are socially intelligent. They basically working for other. They understand other person's mood and temperament. They have empathy and sympathy for them, and they have a great interactive ability, which makes them good to interact with others. Jobs for them are diplomat, leader, politician, social worker, child coach, counselor, etc. Sixth is bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Such people are body smart. So, have you seen in competitions like India Got Talent, a 6-year-old girl can do a lot of acrobats going here and there. They know how to move themselves. They know how much to move themselves, how to utilize their body to utmost perfection. And such people fall under the category of body smart. Jobs for them include athlete, dancer, mechanic, actor, actress, performer, craftsman, firefighter, park ranger, etc. Seventh is linguistic intelligence. Linguistic intelligence are the people who are word smart. They know how to play with words. They have a great vocabulary. I would say Shashi Tharoor is one of the examples of such people who are word smart. They have a great vocabulary, and the knowledge to use new words at the right time is also comes to them. Possible jobs for them include editor, public speaker, politician, preacher, historian, teacher, journalist, etc. Next is intrapersonal. Interpersonal are people who are self-smart. They know themselves better and hence help other also to experience their inner emotions nicely and inner experience. Job for them include psychologist, philosopher, writer, theologian, career counselor, consultant, etc. And last come is spatial intelligence. People who are picture smart, architects generally have it. They know how to utilize the empty space. They know how to have the vision of empty area. And jobs for them is artist, architect, graphic designer, engineer, fashion designer, interior designer, etc. Pilots. So whosoever can understand the empty area without having proper roots on it are people with spatial intelligence. Now, the test to measure spatial intelligence, multiple intelligence, this is a test. This test is again a Likert scale. You have to mark each statement from 1 to 4. 1 if you mostly disagree, 2 if you slightly disagree, 3 if you agree, and 4 if you completely agree. On every blank place only, you have to put your answer. For example, I like to learn more about myself. 4. I can play musical instrument. No. 1. I find it easiest to solve problem when I'm doing something physical. Say 2. I often have song or piece of music in my head. No. So 1. So this is how you're supposed to do. Okay. There are total number of 70 items. Okay. And when it comes to scoring, how you're supposed to do. So whatever the number of blank boxes are in this particular row, you have to total them, add up and write here. Probably it could be 20, let's say, the score. Same, whatever the number of blank spaces, white spaces are in this area, you'll bring it down to this column. Whatever the number of blanks are in this, and similarly it goes for further. Just the blank, the number of blank boxes on each row need to be or needs to be each column need to get calculated up and bring to this particular box. So each column is representing 7 different type of intelligences: linguistic, logical, musical, bodily kinesthetic, spatial, interpersonal, and intrapersonal. Now, with top 3 skills, you have to find out top 3 high scores, and the top 3 high scores are your strongest intelligence, and you can write them here. And on the basis of that, you can find the jobs. Apart from this, we have intelligent question test. It's not mandatory to apply because it will just check their IQ level. But if sometimes you feel that you are not very sure about it, the child IQ can be little less for that particular career, they are very willing to go, for example, IAS, PCS, although this test will also not assure it, but still, IQ assessment is not an important part in career counseling, but it's like if and but. If the client wants, if you want, okay, if you feel that I want to get it assessed. So it's a very small replica of Raven Progressive Matrix test. This has total 25 items only because Raven is very lengthy. So a quick measurement of IQ can be done with the help of this test. There are 25 items. You can, it's item, question number 1, correct option can be put up from A, B, C, D. Okay, once the correct option is put up, you can do the scoring. You can see each correct answer is given. You can done the checking. After the correction, whatever the score your subject has got, you'll get to know their IQ. So if the subject has got less than 5, that means less than 73, of course, is less than 70 MR category. And if this is the score, these are the correspondence IQ score they will be getting. And of course, the more higher the score, the more higher the IQ, the more higher the IQ, the more better the child overall intelligence score is going to be. And then you can suggest and guide them accordingly. So on this note, we'll stop here. And yes, again, I'm telling you, whenever you are doing an IQ assessment, then you have intelligence assessment. Then multiple intelligence, it's a compulsory mandatory tool that have to be applied. IQ test is optional. If you want to, if your subject want to, then you can apply. Otherwise, you can definitely skip this part. On this note, I'll stop here. Thank you, everybody. Stay tuned to Psycho Shiksha and see you all for the next 2 sessions. Bye-bye.